Hi everybody. How is everybody doing today? I am working on the sunflower, if I can. Oop. Went the wrong direction. Sorry about that. It's trying to go up instead of down. Yeah. And anyhow, so I am working on this sunflower, and I figured I'd do a little stitching on this. As you know, I make it a habit of stitching on various different ones. As I'm sorry, I'm not doing a very good job here. There we go. And yeah, hold on. Okay, what I'm working on, so that way you see what I'm doing. I am working on this one. Yeah, sunflower upside down. There we go. There's the sunflower. Okay. And I believe I'm working right around in this area, right in here. Okay. And so, because there's the big sunflower, which is this one. And this is the smaller one, which is this one. And so that's what I've got going on. And hopefully I can get some of this done. You know. But my I'm reaching kind of at an awkward angle. Okay. I probably ought to put my little rack up so that way I can do this a lot easier than trying to hold it on one hand and stitch on the other. But anyhow, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Let me stick this right there. Alright, let me put you on pause and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. What I decided to do was to set up my holder that I've got here, and that way I can do this a little bit easier than what I was trying to do. But as you can see, it's a little bit easier doing this when you're sitting with it on a rack than trying to do this and hold the snap. So yeah. Anyhow, so like I said, this is this is my sunflower that I've worked on, and it's coming into September, and so the autumn season. So I thought I would do something with autumn colors. Yeah. Now, if I haven't introduced myself, which I probably haven't, this is Ladybug. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my stitching video. Okay. And like I said, I don't stick to one particular stitching project. I bounce around a lot. And mostly it's just to keep y'all from being bored at it, just watching me do this same old every day, you know. Now late tonight I am going to be doing another video, and I will be doing the unboxing for the Fee-Look art collaboration that we're getting ready to start. Okay, because they send us a painting, and then we have a kind of like a timeline, and we're not supposed to reveal what we're going to be working on until a specific date. Okay, and so I have the timeline that I've got is between the 28th of this month and the 31st to do a unboxing and reveal what I've received and what I'm getting ready to work on. So that's why I figured what I'd do is do some stitching today until later tonight, and then I'll do the unboxing, I think. Yeah. But as you can see, I've gotten a lot of this done all over in here. This is all already stitched. I got a little bit right in here and a little bit here, and then this flower is pretty much done. But I figured I'd hit the center and work from there today, because I haven't worked on this one in a little while. Anyway, let's put it that way. And but anyway, this is an 11 count. It is, I don't know if I've got a date on it or not. Probably not. No date. Okay. All right, Lily. Lily is right behind me here. And the size is 65 by 50. And it's an 11 count. And this is a sticker that I can stick in one of my books when I'm eventually done with it. And so anyway, that's what I've got. And hopefully one day I'll actually get it done. But yeah, Lily is right behind my rack here. I know you can't see her, but she's back there because my hand is here and she's right over here. So she's up underneath my rack. She likes to get up under there while I stitch. So that way she's right there with me, but she's not exactly in the way. You know? And so, yeah, I thought for sure we were going to be lucky and my daughter was going to not be having to work this weekend, but they put up the sign saying that there was that possibility of having to work on Saturday again. So she was not a campy camper, let me tell you. But anyway, it's like I told her, I was hoping to go to like the Dollar Tree and, you know, just check them out, but unfortunately, you know, I don't like dragging her out on Sunday because she only has that one day to recuperate from a 6-day week. And then and you know, plus she's got to do her laundry, and other stuff that she's got to get done, and she's only got that one day a week to get it done. So I try not to drag her out if I can keep from it. So like I told her, I said, well, we'll just plan on it for next week. Not that big a deal. And because I just wanted to get out and wander around, no big deal. I try to avoid Walmart as much as possible. It's just too many people, too crowded, that kind of stuff. And that's why I use the Walmart delivery service, so I don't have to get in there and do any actual walking around and shopping and being around a bunch of people. I much prefer to not be around a bunch of people. That's okay. I can handle like Dollar Tree or someplace like that where there's not that many people around. But Walmart on a Sunday is very crowded. So I think I'll just pass on that one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to get my storage thing that I ordered. It's going to have, like I said, the 96 grid. So it's going to have 96 square bottles in it. And then, and so it's just enough with a little extra to kit up that Chuck Pitson that I got, about a month or so ago. Because that one has like 85, 87 colors to it. And that's one reason why I bought that particular storage container thing. So that way I have enough to kit up that one thing all in one container. Because I don't want to spread it out, 2 or 3 different containers, I mean, I've got plenty of the ones that's got the 30 bottles in it. I got plenty of those, but I don't want to break it up in several different cases. So that's why I ordered this other one. You have to excuse me, all of a sudden I've developed the hiccups again. Okay, what I had for lunch today, I had a cup of noodles, and it was teriyaki stir fry cup of noodles. It was good. It had a really good flavor. And so it's the first time I'd ever eaten that. And so what I decided to do is I'm going to order some more. So I don't know, on my phone and looked up my Walmart app and found one where you can get a 6-pack of them for like less than $2 a piece, and they make a really, really good lunch. And so I went ahead and ordered a 6-pack. And then I found another flavor, and it was shoot, I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, something about chili, lime chili, whatever, I don't know. Anyhow, and so I ordered 2 of those because I'd never eaten them, and I wanted to try a couple of them before I bought them. Bought a whole bunch of them. No point buying them if you're not going to eat them, right? So I ordered 2 of those, and they're also a cup of noodles. And So, I've got those in my cart to be ordered when I order my groceries. And, but I tried them. I had never tried them before. And some my daughter had bought, and I saw it on the shelf, and I said, well, I'm going to try those. And so I got, all I had to do is just take the top off, put some water in it, stick it in the microwave. Boom. 2-3 minutes later, boom, you're done. Your lunch is ready. So I went ahead and tried it, and it was pretty good. It had a really, really good flavor to it. So I decided to order some more. Yeah. But the weather's not too bad right now. They said we got possibilities of thunderstorms, but they said that yesterday too, and we got nothing. So anyhow, and then so just sit back and see if it's gonna rain. Yeah. And but it's like in the 70s. Hopefully it doesn't get too much hotter than that. Oh, take that back. Okay, it's partly sunny, and according to this, it's 86 degrees. Now, see, when I looked at it earlier, it was only 70. So, but either way, it's still 86 isn't bad compared to the some of the temperatures we've had. Yeah. Temperatures we've had over the past couple of weeks. Oh, come on. Has been pretty bad. And we're not the only ones. I mean, everybody across the country is fighting with this heat. We need to get a good rainstorm, and hopefully no thunder and lightning, just lots of rain. Okay? And put some of these fires out that we've got going on across the country. But all we can do is pray for it, and hopefully it'll happen. Because it is. We've got fires everywhere, and just about every country's got fires going. And if they don't have fires, they got, monsoons, or they've got earthquakes, or something is going on. And so, like I said, it's just one thing after another here lately. Yeah. My daughter was telling me that the voice actor that did, oh gosh, what was his name? Anyway, he's the one that did the voice for on the Transformers, their leader. I can't remember the guy's name. It's not Megalotron or whatever. It's the other guy. Anyway, the one that did the voice for that, he passed away today, from what my daughter was telling me. And anyhow, and then Dolly, of course, Dolly passed away. And then there was another one that she told me about, another really good actor, and he passed away. Okay, so we've been having a lot of actors and famous people basically passing away all of a sudden. So just pray for them, pray for their families. It's the only thing I can say. Yeah, I remember Miss Southern Belle, she gave me a coloring book, and it had Dolly. It was all about old Dolly Parton, and I've still got it sitting on the shelf. I don't think I've ever colored in it. You know, that's gonna be a collector's item. But anyway, so I'm gonna keep it on the shelf and whatnot, and take good care of it. And maybe 25, 30 years from now, I'll pass it on to my daughter's great-grandchildren or something. I don't know. And probably won't even know who Dolly Parton is back then. But anyway, so yeah, I was telling her, I said, I've got a coloring book that has a lot of her pictures and stuff in it. And that's when she said, oh, wow, yeah, that's going to be a collector's item in 20 years. I just laughed. I couldn't help it. I said, yeah, well, whatever. And so... yeah, I'm sitting there concentrating on what I'm doing. Yeah. But yeah, I love this little rack that I've got. This thing really does a number. It clamps onto your table. Okay. And it is, oops, sorry about that. But as you can see, it's pretty stout. I mean, it's not going anywhere. And that's what I like about it. It is, you can clamp this puppy down and it's not going anywhere. The only way it's going to move is if you move the table. And that's why I like it so much. Yeah. Plus I can stitch two-handed, which is what I like to do anyway. But yeah, I have these other clamps that I have to use, that I use on these cross stitch. All right, I use these. Whoop. I put them on my thing and clamp down my my material and get it away from the back. And that way, it keeps me from sewing the canvas to the back of my work. Yeah, just try to keep it out of the way. Yeah. I had a friend of mine, and I was teaching her how to do embroidery. This is many, many years ago. And she was busy embroidering away, and she literally sewed the material and the hoop itself that she was using to her shirt, because she had one of these long t-shirts on. She did. She sewed the project she was working on. She literally sewed it to her t-shirt. I thought that was so funny. Yeah. I don't know how many people out there have done that, but I'm sure that's happened more than once. Yeah. And so... yeah, I need to put my my hand braces on, because I tell you what, I am feeling it right in this joint right there. It's just a burning right in there, and the same way on this side. And what it is it's like carpal tunnel or it's arthritis right in the joint of these thumbs. So I just need to get up and go get them. They're sitting over on the shelf across the room, and I'm not going to go get them right now. So, but yeah, I love to sit there and stitch. I used to sit there just like I'm doing right now, and I would stitch on my whatever cross stitch I was working on, and I'd have my computer across from me, and I'd sit there, watch movies or videos or whatever while I'm stitching. Yeah. And but I'm not doing that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get this video up and going, and then I'll do another video later tonight. And I mean late. It'll be really late tonight. And do my unboxing on that V-Look and get that done. And then I'm going to have to look and see if I can find a container, storage container to kit up in. You know, because I don't know how many. I haven't even opened it. I haven't looked at it. I have. All I know is what it is, but what it contains, and what kind of, how many drills and what kind. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I wanted to do that on when I open it and unbox it. I want to look at it then. So y'all gonna be just as surprised as I am. Okay. And so I figured I'd do it that way this time around. Yeah. But we're making some progress on this. Yeah, we're coming from all the way over here and all the way down to here. So we're getting there. Yeah. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit more cross stitching than I had been. I don't know, I just find cross stitch very relaxing for me. You know, a lot of folks find that diamond painting is relaxing. Now, if I compare the two, then to me, the cross stitch is very relaxing to me compared to the diamond painting. Now, other folks, they like the diamond painting more so than the cross stitch, so take your choice. But see, I like them both, okay? But it is what it is, right? Yeah, I started writing down when I'm supposed to be taking my medicine, because I've got where I keep forgetting when I took it. You know what I mean? I'll take it and then I'll forget that I took it, and I'm going, did I take my medicine or didn't I? And I'm afraid to take it for fear that I'd already taken it, and I don't want to overdose myself, so I'd skip until the next day, and that's not a good thing either. So I started writing down my daily, when I'm taking, because I've got a whole bunch of them that I have to take in the morning or earlier in the day. And then, that didn't work. And, get over there. Come on. My string is getting kind of small, so there we go. And And so I've been writing down, I just started it today, of writing down the dates and the time as to when I take my medicine. And then that way I don't be skipping my meds, which I take a lot of medication. I take 3 in the evenings, and I take like 5 or 6 in the day, in the early part of the day. And it's hard to keep track of whether or not you took them or not if you don't write it down. And so that's what I started doing today. Yeah, it's getting to that age, starting to forget stuff. Yeah, well. I'm going to finish this stitch. And then I think we're going to wrap this up. There's one stitch right here. And then we'll be done with this one. Come on. There we go. Last stitch. All right. Here, let me see if I can get this to flip. Get your leg out of the way. There we go. Alrighty, there we go. Alrighty, there you go. It's done. So what we're going to do is we are going to leave this for now, and because we've got like 32 minutes here, so we're going to just bring this to a close. Thank you for coming by and hanging out and listening to me chatter at you. And thank you for listening and watching. And if you'll hit that thumbs up and leave a comment, I'd appreciate it. Helps the channel a little bit. And so y'all take care. God bless you. God keep you. And don't forget to love Jesus as he loves you. All right. Bye-bye.